what is the importance of semen retention for men? Like, why can't I just like throw it away? Like, you know?
Well, first let's deal with what semen, because I see a lot today. They'll be talking abstinence, but not. They'll say, hey, semen retention. You don't have sex for a month. That's abstinence. But you didn't learn to retain your semen, so you could still go be with a girl and, no, you could. That's not, then you didn't really practice semen retention.
Yeah.
Semen retention is the ability to be sensually affected and heightened in your sensual and not give, when that energy rises, you can take that energy and bring it back down and back up and back down and not so-called nut.
Is it controlled, like, or is it like aligned with the spine and stuff?
Yes.
It is?
And you'll feel that energy. And usually what happens is so overwhelming to us because we don't have the same emotional body as her. So how many times, there's some women, they can be with the whole football team.
That's crazy right
That's
there.
what men do. They hate her having that capacity. You're a slut. You're a hoe.
Right.
Why?
You're a thought.
Because you can't do that. Once that's up, you need a break. Oh, give me a cigarette and some crackers. You need a break. You feel what I'm saying? So men hate women because they represent the eternal aspect of God. So she can go from one dude to another in the same night. Because you're external. So you release energy. So what do you do to be God for me is I know I'm equal to her. You feel me? I'm God. I'm born from God is a woman. But I'm God too. So most what they call alpha, beta males, they don't have the emotional control. Their emotional capacity is not capacity, the woman has a greater capacity, but their ability to control theirs equals hers and she has more. So I would tell a dude, don't have sex until you master your bastion, what they call masturbation, which is the cycle of energy. So when you get heightened, you're not letting it go, you're keeping it. So you might need to watch porn or go to a strip club. Doesn't make it evil. You might need to until you're no longer, I got snuck into a strip club at an early age, 16. That was too young, shouldn't have happened. But I'm thankful because...
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we called the man Goat Man, so he played the role of Baphomet. He took us to the strip club and he looked at us and said, when we get in here, don't act like it's Christmas. I'm like, what is this nigga talking about?
Right, I'm 16.
But when I got in there, I quickly realized what he meant. It was like open Christmas gifts, left, right, everywhere I looked. So at first, he looking at me like, don't you act like it's Christmas. So I have to act like this ain't new to me.
Yeah.
That really helped me, yeah.
Oh, like control yourself.
Yeah.
Self-control.
So it's two sides to every coin. So even though that was could be perceived as a negative experience, I had to transmute it by realizing that I gained self-control to where now if I saw a woman naked, I'm at 18, it's not
like a dog.
Another 18-year-old dude who's like, oh, jeez, look at that, buddy. You see that? Right. I saw it, but I'm still like, what you talking about?
Right.
That's what you want to reach in self-control as a man. Now, that's retention. So if you with her and you don't want to have a child, I don't care how good she looks, I don't care how awesome she is, you realize I'm just as equal as God. I'm not giving this up if I do not want to. That's true retention that goes beyond abstinence. Most of the people today are only teaching abstinence. Abstain. Now you're just making yourself super sensitive.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a problem when it comes to like abstaining, because like you're not able to like gain experience. Because for the longest, I would think like, okay, they say abstain, so I'm not going to talk to any girls. But like, meanwhile, let's say I'm 30 years old, I have no experience when it comes to women. I don't even know how to talk to a female. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like abstaining is...
Yeah, that's not the goal. That's one aspect of discipline. The other aspect is I can have a girl give me a lap dance, and if I tell it not to stand up, it won't. It won't.
That's self-control right there.
That's retention, because you can control the cycle of energy. Remember, the energy that comes down is feminine. The energy going up is masculine. So it cycles in you. You both feminine and masculine. So if she's bad, guess why she's bad?
Why?
Because she's a projection of your own feminine nature. So she's really the feminine you.
Correct.
So why are you overwhelmed?
Correct. I feel like actually I heard a quote. I forgot who it was by, but they say a man who knows how to control his sexual energy is dangerous.
Yes, because you are God. You are God. And that's what I would teach young men, not this abstinence that's being taught today. It just treats the female like she's your weakness or some dirty.
Yeah, that is true.
I got to stay away from her. She weakens me. I don't need to stay away from her. I need to be around her every goddamn day. And as much as I can be around her, I'm always being charged with energy. The feminine charges you.
Right.
You feel me? It's absorbing all of this energy. That's the feminine aspect of myself. You feel me? So no, you want to have you came out of a woman into a world. This world is majority feminine. This is a feminine reality.
Right.
So you need to learn how to exist in it. And that's by not giving your energy away against your will. Or else if you are, you can be vampired by a woman. Cause she'll say, I'm gonna get pregnant. And then her mama will tell her exactly what to do when she with you.
Wow.
Because you have no self-control. She'll say, girl, give him this. Let him eat this. When he eat this, take him in that room, honey. He gonna be in this state, and you do this, and you gonna get that. And she'll be pregnant because you have no control. You can't blame her.
Right.
Because if you get prepared properly by the men in our culture in indigenous times, you would have a rites of passage. You feel me?
Do you have any advice for anybody who's like lacking self-discipline? Because like I know people that's like they don't know how to like control themselves. They got to hit whatever's walking.
You got to learn to control your emotions first, not to be triggered emotionally first. Most of the young guys today, they think it's gangster to be a shooter.
Right.
You a shooter, you a bitch. Period. Because
Straight up
tell you to shoot somebody. The more guns you shoot, the more scared you are.